Hello, hello. Just going to reopen those windows so I can actually see chat on both. 1, 2. Other window, mate. Come on, Marco. There it is. Hello, darling. Good evening, all. Why is it blank? Nope, I'm here. Sweet. I know how to stream. So this is something that I've been working on throughout the week. Just like a little fun little thing. Yeah, just kind of like slapping down shapes and putting it all together. And I do like the idea that I have going at the moment. Did I parent this? I did not. Well done, Marco. Let's do a Control P, parent to object, and then Alt G. So the idea behind kind of like the front of this cockpit is sick. All right. Is this actually working? I don't know. Cool. Anyway. Loud, updated, sweet Caroline. So yeah, this is kind of like what I've been working on. A ship will probably animate this bit. I don't think we're going to be animating the control panel at all. Just moving this out of the way. Yeah, we've got people here. That's all right. Sweet. Whoops. I know how this works. I don't know if that's working. So yeah, let's I do want to animate these wings here. Kind of have that set up. I reckon that'll look pretty cool. What else? So yeah, let's go with that one. Spaceship Buddy, Jason Ferguson, welcome. So yeah, we're going to try and actually animate this. So not only is it going to spin this way, but also this way. Given the vehicle, would you say today's stream is a podcast? Oh, yes. As we always start off the streams, let's start off with some terrible jokes, which I have written down just for you, Mr. Dennis. Let's have a look. What is the most terrifying word in nuclear physics? Oops. Who can, for the American audience, who can drink 5 liters of petrol and not get sick? Jerry can. My uncle has the Guinness Book of Records. My uncle is in the Guinness Book of Records for having 30 pigeons that land on him. What a ledge. I write these down just for you, buddy. So that's kind of like the idea with this. Let's kind of get back into it. We'll be animating this. I do want to have this somehow. I'm not entirely sure. I think maybe we might create some sort of pistons or something. And I wouldn't mind having a smaller version kind of come down here. Because that kind of like allows wings and such in low atmosphere stuff. And then we might grab one of the guns we created in last week's stream, bring it across, and we'll go from there. Cool. Let me just stop that because my wife is sending me reels. Mr. Spooky. Won't be interacting too much. That is fine, good sir. Just having your mere presence. Far out. It has been a long weekend. So yeah, let's kind of continue on. So these are going to be 2 smaller engines through here. Let's maybe E to extrude. I'm going to scale that. Side note as well, actually. I am going to start doing some more 3D printing things. Let me just quickly show you what I've done so far. Let me just go into my iCloud photos. So this is kind of like my garage. Kind of started cleaning it all up. And then just turning it into a bit of a set area here. And so what I'm doing at the moment, so there are the 2 printers. And then so I'm actually going to try and 3D print all these, put them in the background of there, and kind of like put different colors of these hexagons in there. But also what this will allow us to do is, I've lost it now, I do have a hexagon this side, this size, and I can kind of screw it through the core flute and then that'll kind of like hold it into place. So we'll be doing that in preparation for something a little bit bigger that's coming. Stupid hair. Okay, continuing on. I did something interesting on this file. I'm actually going to open up another blend file. I started working on another ship, but I was like, it just wasn't my jam, and I wasn't really vibing it. It's all part of the serenity. Did I close that chat? You stupid idiot. Oh, there we go. It was printing. Let me just go back into YouTube because I closed my chat window because I am super smart. So this is another ship that I was working on, and I'm really like how I created this engine here. So we're going to kind of grab bits and pieces of that. I'll bring it across. Come on, Marco. Content, live. Oh my goodness, a few clicks just to get through to the live stream. There we go. So yeah, there was a few good things. Bieber, welcome. There was a few good things that I did here. I do like the paneling. I discovered how to put a shrink wrap modifier but still keep the corners crisp. The Not So Blender Guru, I'm back. Welcome. Jason. Yes, sweet. So yeah, I was working on this ship. I don't know. It's not too bad, but I think it's a bit too shallow for my liking. Let's go like this. 5. Just give it an extra light. Texture. Don't worry about the texture. This is me just kind of like slapping stuff on and hoping for the best. Probably come back and look at that a little bit later. This here, if I wanted to continue on, I'd fill this up with a whole bunch more greebling in here just to cover that up. But the main thing is this bit here. I like how I created an outer shell and then an inner shell, just kind of like a jet engine, and the air kind of like flows through here and then kind of cooks through. So there was some interesting things that I did there I was pretty chuffed about. How's that even possible? Alright, okay. Since we're here, let me bedazzle you with this. Oops. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you something. I've already made a short about this. So this tutorial is coming out probably tomorrow. So if I got a face, this is what we got. Yeah? Check this out. Spooky, you probably want to watch this. If I go subdivision surface. Alright. Yeah? We all know this. I'm going to press N. Come over into the items in the top right hand corner. From here, with the vertex selected, I can select both actually, mean vertex crease, we can increase it. Eight years. 8 years. I did not know about that option. 8 freaking years. We can even select this edge, and then we can do the edge crease. 8 years. I had no idea I could do that. Because, I mean, the old ways is, put an edge loop, you're done. Yep. F. Select this, mean crease. Yep. You are welcome. If you tell someone, tell them to subscribe my channel. 8 years. What a jokeroony is all I got to say. Let me close that now. Get out of it. So anyway, come back into this. Let's do I to do an inset. Are you guys blown away? Tell me true. Scale, E to extrude. And then we're going to do nice little think let's do that. Then I'm going to grab these vertices. Oop, you're a little bit off. Let's grab both of them, both of them, both of them, both of them. Yeah, wait that. Let's go Shift D, Y. We'll go 5. Period key. Oh, you suck. Shift D, G, Y, 5. There we go. I'm going to press I to do an inset. And then we're going to select all these outsides, delete vertices. Let's select these, Control L, P, separate by selection, and kind of, I want to make this almost a little bit like the Death Star engines, where they've actually got this kind of extruded piece coming through. So from here, we're going to go into Solidify Modifier. It's not going to go into the minus, we're going to go into the positive, probably about 0.5 into the positive. Make it a little bit thicker. Let's grab these sections in here. Control B to do a bevel. Sweet. G, Y minus 5. And let's put that back into place. How's that looking? A little bit too big. Because they're living on the edge. Nice. Nice, Dennis. It's a good blender joke. Terrible. Terrible. But we like it. It's a dirty pleasure. Yes. But yeah, back to the 3D printing. I do want to create something big. And I do want to be able to use like servos and motors and all that kind of stuff. So that's what's coming. Will it work? I don't know. But it'll be a cool story is all I gotta say. So I'm just going to scale that. And we'll go GG and move it back a little bit. GG. GG. Don't be a jerk. Don't be aggressive. There we go. It's a good plane. Oh, I love it, you guys. Sunday nights are the best nights. Not really. It's a day before going back to work. Still fine. Okay, how are we feeling about that? Not bad. I think once we start adding a little bit more of a punch to it, we should be pretty good. Do we kind of go with this same idea? Also, this bit here, I got a tutorial on how to do that. That went really well. That was actually pretty easy to do. So, if you haven't already, subscribe. And hello to the one viewer on Twitch. Okay, let's go Shade Smooth. Shade Smooth by Angle. So it's coming together nicely. I think once we start... Now, I'm not trying to use any of my kitbashing in this. I actually am trying to create a whole bunch of new assets specifically for this. And then that way, I'm hoping to just grab everything later on, and we're just going to extract that puppy out. So I'm liking... Oops. Let's go right there. I'm going to put in small cylinder, scale 0.01. Scale 0.01. Rotate Y. Let's do a control A and apply that location. And then from here, we're going to be creating some pipage. That's just going to go kind of like around, and it's just going to fill up that space a little bit. So let's go now 45. Now I'm kind of like looking where I am over here in the bottom left to see where we're going. What has everyone been up to, out of curiosity, this weekend? Have we had a good weekend? For those of you who are parents, how has the kids' sports been? Okay. I'm going to bring that there so it hopefully doesn't clip. That's a little bit better-ish, kind of maybe. Shift D, Y. Just on the Kid Sports thing, I am getting now so many reels about that on the Insta. Okay, I like that. Let's go generate. We're going to throw in a mirror modifier. Put that onto there. Nice. It's just kind of like filling up that space. I do think we need some other parts to kind of go along there. Okay. From here, just going to add a little bit of extra details. Just kind of want to do a bevel. One edge loop in the middle. Control numpad minus to minimize the selection. Let's do an Alt S. There we go. Control E, mark seam, mark sharp. There we go. Just a little bit extra. Something needs to be done around the outside of this panel. I don't like it. Maybe what we could do is put a few edge loops. Control B to do a bevel. E to extrude, and we'll do an Alt S. Ever so slightly, and then individual origins, scale along the y-axis to make it a little bit pointy. That's fine. Smooth by angle. There we go. So that's kind of added that little bit of extra juice. Mark, welcome. Getting over a sinus infection after the conjunctivitis. I can open my right eye again now. Awesome. That's good. What about those who are divorced? Yeah. I guess. I mean, still technically, you're still going around to kids' sports if you have kids. Glad that you can us better now, Dennis. Okay. I like this, I like this, I like this. I think there should be almost a little bit of a pipe that sits in there. Shift S, cursor world origin. Shift A, let's add in zig cylinder, scale 0.1. Scale 0.1. Probably about there. Rotate 90. But yes, sorry, going back to that. Are you guys interested in any 3D printing content? I have tried to use other software for 3D printing. In terms of modeling, like Tinkercad and all that kind of jazz, but just Blender. Blender's the bee's knees. And especially for... It's not 45 degrees. Especially for us that know and love it. Why would you do anything different? Let's go like this. I'm going to put an edge loop through here. Edge loop through here. 45. The other thing I was trying to contemplate is, do I create the interior? Because technically, in the idea that I have for a shot, and I actually will open up that scene in a sec. So just give me a moment while I just finish up this little bit. I'll open up the scene, the idea that I have. That's kind of cool. Now it just needs some supporting brackets or something. Yes, please. Was wondering what printer to buy. So, funnily enough, where is it? Let me see if I can find one. Oh my goodness. No, I'm going to have to make a video on it. I can't find the link. Actually, I want to try this. Do I have one here? Yes, sweet. Ah, dang it. Oh, sweet. Ah, dang it. Do I? Really? No way. Whatever. There's that one. Interiors of buildings first. Ah, yeah, nah, stuff that. Funnily enough, I actually was playing with some crowd simulations from iClone today. I got to render it out though fully. But if I open up DaVinci, I'm trying to get more into creating stuff. How you doing, buddy? Charith, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Okay, I'm just going to quickly show you. There's a bit of an animation that I started rendering in Omniverse. It was more because I think I've got like 60 characters walking around. They are semi-high poly. Let's go here. Let's click on this. Let's click on this. Ah, sweet. Still have it open. And so, yeah, this is what I was playing with, which is pretty cool. So the characters themselves, I know it's a very short clip. The characters themselves aren't actually clipping each other. They actually are. Oop. Happy Father's Day. No. No. Australian Father's Day. This is like September. There you go. First Sunday of September. That's when our Father's Day is. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, I'm really happy with how that crown simulation turned out. I think that I've got to work on creating a low poly of the characters. And then kind of bringing that back. Okay, so yes, the buildings that we were working on stream a while back. So that's now on Patreon. Finally released that on there. I was able to 45 go here. Finally able to slap them together, and they've all got textures and all that. So if you want to download them, go check that out. Interior, if I go I gotta take my kids to eat and buy them something to give me. Oh. Night Cow, welcome. I saw the clipping. Was a nice crowd sim. Yeah. I gotta do a lower poly version because those characters were still actor core, so still very high quality close up. If I were to open up Omniverse, we'll come back. Sorry, I know I keep coming back. I know I should just stick to the one thing, but I kind of still want to show across other things. Speaking of crowds, how do I mimic it with 2D planes? Oh. The way I would be doing it is I would have a character on like a long image and have that character. Oh no, but you wouldn't want to do that because that's taking up too much memory. You could just do a standard walk cycle and then just animate the plane. Wouldn't you mimic with a box or a chest? I was an annoying DM when I used to play D&D back in the day. Well, I still do, but when I used to GM, I put mimics everywhere to really stuff them up. That was my thing. I always gave them moral choices. Suckers. What? Hang on. No, that does exist. Nope. It's test. Back. I was testing stuff. Temp. Characters. Did I delete it? Ooh. Brother. Ooh. Crud. That's weird. Dang it. I don't have it anymore. Crowds. There's no crowds. Crowds. There it is. It's weird. Would hate your guts for that. Ah, I love it. I love being a GM. I just don't have time. My game is on track art going slow. Yep. Unreal Engine? No, so this is NVIDIA Omniverse. This NVIDIA Omniverse is more targeted I don't think it's really targeted at like individual like us. It's more targeted for industry tools because I know you can like throw in robotics and all that kind of stuff. So if I were to come in, they're wearing bras. It's okay. And then if I go into path, so the quality, yeah, the character quality is not too bad. Textures. Ah, textures are off. And that's because the characters have the same names. Because I was lazy. Interesting. I'm just going to quickly throw in an environment texture. Let's get rid of that dome light. Let's get rid of that. No, I'm missing some settings. I got to update some settings. But yeah, there's only like 7 or 8 characters in here. It's NASCAR crowd. Yeah, I would be just using image planes. Just animate some image planes, export it as a framed animation. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay. Oh. Cool. I like this, I like this, I like this. This here. We're traveling around the world after defeating the Dark Lord. She has a tendency to be chewed by mimics every now and then. I'm not good with D&D lore. However, I love the game. It is great. I love being so creative and being able to act out stupidity. Okay, this is good. I like how we've got a whole bunch of pipes. I think we need to just start adding in other bits and pieces to the engine. Got some fuel tanks. Really liking that piece there. That's probably one of my favorite pieces. Yeah, no, I got no idea. I hate this chair. Far, it annoys me. Could probably do a better chair than that, which is fine. So the way I was thinking about the controls is the controls would actually sit in the cockpit, and then that's how it would sit in. And we've got giant pistons that open it up. So maybe we open up, maybe we work on the pistons. So from here, I'm going to go into a cylinder, rotate on the x-axis, scale on the y, and then these pistons are going to sit above, G to the y. I reckon something like this, and we can use that as a bit of a feature in here. Maybe put in a flange or something. And then we can have Shift D, I to insert, E to extrude, Control L, G, Y. And so I'm actually going to add in some shape keys, and we're going to go open. No. Yes. Open. Let's grab we'll do it. I feel that. Can we have one here? Whoops. Individual origins up though. But then he would have kind of like this piston here. Let's have a look what that looks like. X0. Y. Ah, crud. I didn't mean to do that. Minus. Okay, let's redo that work there. Here-ish. Let's now create new basis. Oops. Here. G to the Y. And we're going to see how much we can extend it. So now we've got that. let's just extend it all the way. Oh, wait. Alt-G. Where's the line? So it's on that one there. So when we select this, we extend it. And then that means that this will be here-ish. I think that's not too bad. Dang it, Marco. Donkey. We're looking at paid course on Blender to Unreal for a limited number of students. Not paying for it. Let's just do it. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of little tips and tricks of going from Blender to Unreal Engine. One of the biggest complaints is obviously, oh, my nodes don't come over. And I'm like, I know that because it's two different applications. Yeah, maybe let's just do a meetup. I'll have another play because it's been a while since I've touched it. But yeah, we'll just muck around. Yeah, all right, that's a good idea. We should. Are you using ChatGPT for base your ideas of design? Oh, look, there is a little bit of Marco like free. Yeah, all the way. For this one, this is me just kind of like mucking around trying to come up with an idea. For the other one that I showcased a little bit earlier. So this one here. Let me open up Invoke. When my day was acid pressed into a record, it was his final request. Nice. Okay, just waiting for this to open, and then I'll show you kind of like what that image is based off. Oh, Invoke. There it is. That ship, that one there, for this one. So you can kind of see I was kind of like building up that. Every time I hear Invoke, I start humming the song of the same name. I have no idea what that song is. Okay. But yeah, so if we have a look, I'm loving Invoke. It's getting better and better. I think this one here, I'm going to tackle afterwards. Like the paneling here, I think this isn't, nope, this isn't the 8K version. I've got an 8K version somewhere. Where are you? There you are. Yeah. Okay, fine. Open a new tab. Yeah, look how schmick this looks. 8K. And yeah, there's some really good ideas that I do want to be able to take on board. So, yes, look at that. Ah, it's so good looking. This engine here, some interesting lines and so on and so forth. Yeah. It looks like the MISC freelancer. Does a little bit. Yeah. Patrick Steele. Oh. Okay. Yes. Anyway, let's go back to the other one. Go away. You. Go away. These pistons. I stuffed it up again. Anyway, I'm going to get rid of these pistons because I keep stuffing up. And we'll come back to this. Let's go Alt-G. From here, we're going to create a plane. And this is going to be kind of like the dashboard. Something like that. How can I do this? Can I hide that one? Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's do edge loop, V to rip, Control L delete vertices. From here, add modifier, generate mirror modifier. Schmick. Sick. So. Bah. Let's go. No. We want to curve this puppy. Actually, delete vertices. Shift right click. I hate you. Let's select this edge. And E to extrude. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. There we go. Let's go like this. E to extrude. And then this will allow us kind of like to have all these. Still think you should go out the rotate up. That's actually a pretty good idea. That's actually a really good idea. I hate you. You and your brain. Alt H. Shift right click. Yeah, I hate you. That's actually really good. That is actually really good. I mean, it makes stuff a lot easier. And then what that means as well is that I can create a plane, Alt G, Alt G. Oh, far out, stop being a jerk. Scale that. Probably something like this. E to extrude along the y-axis. So we've got something like that. Let's grab this. GY. GG. C. C. No. GG. C. GG. C. Just so it kind of like extends along the normals. Okay. Nice. From here we can select this. What the heck have you done, Marco? Do that. E to extrude along the Z axis. Let's do select that. V to rip. Control L delete vertices. Add modify. Generate mirror modifier. Shift D to the Z. Scale along the X axis. Marker, you got to turn on clipping. E to extrude. Put an edge loop through there. Yeah, marker console is attached to the front. Yep, I think so as well. He'll be inconsolable. Jeez. That's good. That's good. I like it. I like it a lot. He's inconsolable. You idiot. That's genius. Oops. Oops. Let's do something like that. E to extrude some more, just to push it all the way through. But what I will do is I'm going to extend this sideways. If I can pick the vertex, there we go. G to the X. And then we are going to add in a flange. A flange? Oh, that's not right. Oh, no. B to box select. Delete faces. Okay, so this hasn't touched the middle, which is fine. You know what I could go right now? I could go an original fillet burger from KFC. Oof. Haven't had one in yonks. Our last one burnt down. I'm not joking as well. It actually burnt down. Alright, let's grab this. Shift the D to the... Whoop. Let's select all this. Shift D to the X. Let's go scale X 0. I to do an inset. Select the edge loop, delete vertices. And then we're going to bring it to about here-ish. And then this is kind of like our flangey piece. And then we're going to grab these two vertices and we'll bring it in like that. There we go. And then this guy's feet hidden. Yeah. Your feet, mate, will be here-ish. Rotate. Something like that. Control C. So if you want to transfer the pose to the other side, Control C, Control Shift V will paste it to the opposite bone if your naming convention of your bones are correct. There you go. Fun tip. Sweet. Awesome. Great. Love it. Grouse. My wife came home crying. She asked me to console her, so I hit her over the head with a PS5. I gotta just quickly jump on Stalkbook and paste that into chat. Oh gosh. I joined the Tourette's Society yesterday. It didn't take long to be sworn in. I used to be a baggage handler at the airport. I thought the training was going to be easy, but there was a lot to take on board. One of my favorites at the moment, I completely forgot about this. Who built King Arthur's Round Table? Circumference. You're welcome. Okay, so let's go back to this. Yeah, I'm going to be lazy now. Let's just kind of like move forward with this. Jump over into the asset browser. Kitbashing, console. I'm not going to grab those chairs. I'm going to remake this chair off stream using a different add-on. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Aporo. We're going to do this. Macula. There we go. Hang on. Up here. Increment. We're going to go with face. Hold Cataral. No, don't be a jerk. Don't be a jerk. Face project. Align rotation of back face culling. I don't think so. Nope. Wrong word. Turn that one on. I've got a feeling the normals are facing the wrong way. Yep. There we go. Much better. Nice. All the buttons are on. Marco, you suck. The wife. Tonight, I slept. I was in China. Husband. In my dream, I was surrounded by beautiful women. What? I don't know. I'm that one. I don't know about that one. Project as we speak. Harry, you're welcome. I hope you put that in your assignment and your teacher has a laugh and you get brownie points and you get extra points. And then you tell your teacher to subscribe. What was that in your dream? The husband in China. Oh gosh. Okay. That makes now sense. Gosh. Yes. Sorry. I am hoping to hit 100,000 by the end of the year. I don't think it'll happen, but I have been surprised before. No, I haven't. That's full of lies. Okay, so from here, I'm just going to keep... Let's just kind of keep doing this. Okay, let's kind of line these up now. Shift D, oops. Shift D, X, put another one there, because another one bites the dust. Ah. Let's go like that. Make it a bit modular. I think that's okay. Yeah, I'm glad I've kind of already created half these panels. I'm not going to put too much detail into this section, purely because we're not really going to be subscribing. Subscribe. Stream more then. No, funnily enough. No, I'm not going to show you analytics. That's for later on. Maybe at the end of the night we'll go through it. I don't get too many subscribes through the stream, as much as I hoped. So, yeah, that's interesting. So at the moment, I am streaming because I actually really enjoy it. You right there, mate? What are you doing? Why is it not snapping? Ah, that problem. I hate you so much. GZZ. No. Alt R, rotate. Rotate Z, 180. I love the fact that this guy's got a... Yeah, right hand. He's got like a gaming thing that I modeled up based off an image off Amazon. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. 4K Productions book. Let's go like this. Scale. Alt R. No, it's going to be nice and big. And we're going to place that about there. GYY. Actually, no, let's move this over. I'm going to put this one here. We want the panel with the dials here. Something like that. Then this one now can come over. Scale. Yep. Then that has all that. From here, we can probably do a little platform maroony. Shorts and tip videos give more, I guess. I'm trying to do more, both beginner and trying to do some of those tutorials that were a little bit more complicated and trying smashing it out. So one of the Shift S cursor selected. One of the ideas is, yeah, hammering up the Aussie mannerisms a bit more, which I think I've been doing successfully. Instagram shorts have been doing not too bad. However, yeah, it's a different audience. So I think the audience on YouTube seems to be maybe a little bit younger. Where on Instagram, it's kind of like a different kettle of fish. So, you know, normally what I'm finding is that more people are jumping onto Insta for, on YouTube, if they just need to learn something in terms of us. But yeah, like my short tutorials, yeah, they don't do much on this place, YouTube. But I mean, since I've already created it, might as well just upload it anyway. Okay, let's do that. Control B. What the deuce? Let's do that. Control B. Nice. I'm cool with that. Alt H, Control S to save. Let's close that. From here, actually, we'll just do it like this. Grab you. Doot. Yeah, stuff that. We'll go like that. New. This one here is glass. let's go ahead and quickly create shading. I'm going to create a glass material, glass BDSF, transparent. We're doing a mix shader into there, Sunny Jim, into there, into there, into there, over there, over there, over there, over there. Get out of cycles. I've been playing a little bit of Hell Will Let Loose. It's a great game. And then we're just going to bump this up to about there. No. And I kind of want to add in another mix shader. And then we're going to do a principal BDSF. We're going to go with a bit of a darker tinge. Add in some metallic. Bring down the roughness. Nice. Beautiful. Just kind of like hide as much as all that. I went to the cinema in 1977 to watch Star Wars: New Hope. Jeez, Mark. Jeez. I wasn't born in 77. 84, baby. I still can't bring myself to use Insta. Oh, Warhammer. I hear. And then you see people making stuff and you're like, oh, yes. Let me get back into Warhammer. No, don't. It's a trap. Clearly. I'm well versed in this. He's got his shoes poking through, so let me just fix up his shoes real quick. Stuffy, mate. You can have your feet like this. Ah, that's why. Rotate ZZ. Control C, Control Shift V. Whatever's good enough. Shoes not poking through anymore. Lovely jubblies. Begone. Begone, evil fiend. Gotcha. Got you beat. I saw 2001 Planet of the Apes in theaters. Oh my goodness. So it was the first time at a drive-in theater and it rained half the time. Oh, gosh dang it. Yeah, my army that I never played with but I built was Tau. I was a Tau man. I just liked... Oh, yuck. What are you doing, you clown? Even though I made a tutorial on how to clean up MASH, I forgot to save it. You stupid donkey. Okay, let's grab that. That's right. I remember this now. Because for some reason, I did this. Let's bring that there. Just hide my mistakes. Of which I have many. Nice. Excellent. There we go. Just like that. Shh. Dark Angels. Yeah, no idea. I didn't know Tau. And Space Marines. That's it. Okay. Alright. So, due to Mr. Spooky saying that it has to be rotating up the top, which makes absolute total sense. Let's go in and empty. We're going to go into a sphere. Just dump a sphere in there. Is that sitting in the middle? It is not. So we'll put that in the middle. Oh, you suck. Shift S, selection to cursor. Nice. From here, we're going to start grabbing all these pieces. Console, 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 console. Console, console. There it is. Control P, parent. Control P, parent to object. I hate you. Why is that? Because we change parents. So if I do an Alt G, thank you. And then, you suck. You to you. Control P, parent to object. You. Yeah, nice. Space Marines chapter. I'm more of a D&D person now. Now that I discovered the beautifulness that is the theatre of the mind. Oh, yes. This is kind of like, you know, the daily thing that goes on in my mind. Oh, yes, delightful. Oh, the Lich. Oh, my main big bad guy. Oh, yes, yes. Charming lad. Would sell his own mother to make 20%. Yes. Now, to fill this gap, what I was initially thinking is have kind of like a tube that goes through there, and when the door closes, that tube actually inflates, and then that's what seals the cockpit. And the way I was going to do the inflation was just going to be a shape key. So I reckon we might actually try and do that. I'm going to... What the... Yeah, anyway. So let's try and actually do that. I'm going to do a C, get rid of all that. Beautiful. And then once I've cleared this out, Shift D, P, separate by selection. I'm just going to focus on that. We're going to, marriage like going to a restaurant. You order what you want. Then when you see the other person has, you wish you had ordered that. Jeez. Some people are going to get shot. Generate. We do skin. Ooh, come on. Settle down, mate. Alt S. Hang on. Oh, how do we scale this? This one? No. This one. There we go. 0.05. 0.05. I think that's still... Oh, no. Yeah, sick. Let's go with that. I think it's a little bit too big. So we'll go maybe 0.02, 0.02. So it's nice and small, but it covers that whole thing there. Can I... I'm hungry. Okay, let's go add modifier bevel. 2. Done. I'm happy with that. Whatevs. Right click, shade smooth. What? Go suck a lemon, turd burglar. Let's get rid of that. Shade smooth. Nope, you want to be a jerk. Whatevs. Da 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 da. Okay, let's apply that. Oh gosh. Shade smooth. Nice. And then from here now, we're going to make it expand. So we're going to go shape keys. And we're going to go, this one's open. And this one now is closed. Itchy arm. From here, I'm going to grab this edge loop. Perfect. O for proportional editing. Alt S. Let's just make that a little bit smaller. Go something like that. Awesome. Scale on the x-axis. Scale on the z-axis. We want to probably deselect all that. Nice. Scale on the x-axis. Okay. Just trying to finesse this a little bit. Alright, that's fine. Actually, we should probably just do a mirror modifier now again. I hate you. Delete faces. Let's go into generate mirror. Ugh. Sorry for being Mr. Snuffleupagus. Okay, we're just going to kind of fudge this around a little bit. Just going to kind of like, close the hole up a smidgen. Yep, sweet. And so, yeah, the point of this is going to be like a bit of a vacuum seal. Might put a solidify modifier on this afterwards. Nice. And then we're going to grab this, G to the Z, pull it down to about there. Just so I can see what's going on. Ooh. Brother, ooh. What's that? Yes, that is the meme in our household at the moment. Amongst others. There we go. Just fudging this in half now. Getting there. We're getting there. I didn't like. That's. Didn't like cocaine. I just like the way it smells. That is brilliant. Can't use that one at work, but I can put it in this one. I don't like cocaine. Just like the smell of it. Brilliant. Does a vacuum seal eat void fishes? I am liking your creativity on the Blender jokes. That is fully grouse. Or fully sick. Okay, let's check this out. That's actually kind of cool. Oh, sorry. So we kind of have this door. And then this comes in and then just goes. Freaking sick. That is so good. I know you like Omniverse. Have you played with RTX Remix? No, I actually haven't. I don't actually really have any games that I would need to remix. Because, I mean, the only games that I'm playing at the moment is Rocket League. Factoria. I'm loving that game. Does make me want to kind of go back to Satisfactory. And I always have this inkling to go back and play Hitman again. But no. I'm wearing of particles in blenders. Things get hairy real fast. Nice. I knew where you're going with that one. That's good. That's good. Okay. So we've done quite a bit here, which is awesome. So the cockpit's almost done. If we check this out. Fart, it's an ugly ship. Dang it. Why? Why is it ugly? Is it the front? It's too wide. That's the problem. It's too wide. Dang it. It's a freaking ugly ship. Let's get mirror off that. Control L, copy material, copy modifiers. And then when we kind of do Z, have that. I was thinking of trying Majora's Mask. What's that? What is Duff Majora's Mask? Majora's Mask. Ah, hello. Let's have a look. What's that? Yeah, rightio. Doesn't seem like too hard to be made. But yeah, talking about that. Big project in the works for 3D printing. Where is it? Where's my piece? Here it is. So I've got a backdrop where I'm going to print a whole bunch of these tiles. And this is all kind of like mirrored. And then I can put different colored hexes in there. And then that's going to go on the wall where my 3D printer is, and just going to make something pretty. So I'll do a tutorial on how to make that coming up. I've got NVIDIA's audio interface, whatever the name is. Haven't tried it. Almost done with some heads. It looks pretty good with Aculips. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's pretty good. What happens when a robot in Blender sees schematic blueprints? It gets hard. Far out. Gosh, I'm going to ban you. No, I'm not. I'll never ban you. All right. Let's check. Okay, I'm just going to quickly start adding in a few materials. Ba-bum. Let's go new engine emission. Nope. Emission. 50 assigned. Probably 50 is a little bit too extreme, but whatevs. 2 emission. Assigned. That's kind of cool. Something needs to be done about the front. I don't know what. It just looks... From the front, doesn't look menacing. And I don't really see a way. I don't see a way to clear that up. Ah, sacra, stinking blur. Needs vector thrust. What do you mean? Kind of reminds me of Thor's helmet. You mean, like some thrusting... Oh. You know what? I think... Far out, Spooky. I hate you so much, dude. Okay. I don't know if this is what you meant. But what I've picked up from what you might have been putting down, I don't know. Yeah, it's a little bit extreme. If we went... Something like that. Let's see. Tactic. Look cute. Draw them in close and then destroy them. What? Okay, that's what you see. And we've got something to break up the front. Yeah. I think that's now looking a little bit more menacing. But yeah, definitely probably some sort of paneling or something through here. See, that's what these were meant to be. I mean... Because if I were to get rid of these, and we did some big get stuffed. I mean, it's a little bit ridiculous, but it does actually make it look a little bit better, I reckon. How do you do that now? Need some landing gear. Yep. Yeah, that's what this section under here was going to be. That'd be cool. In Spooky we trust. Okay. Because then we've got the big engine, and then we've got these two side ones. So let's rethink this. I made a whopping 6 figures last year. I was also fired from the toy factory for being too slow. Alright. Did I grab everything? I did. Okay. That was funny. So, thinking about that, I reckon let's do Control A and Control A. How's that going to work? Rotate Y 180. Yes. Rotate 45. Rotate 60. I hate you. Rotate Z 60 minus. Perfect. And then from here, let's do something like this. Mirror modify will be off this piece. What the? No. You. Control J to join. Okay. Okay, can we get that in a little bit further in through there? Nice. My sad attempt at a dad joke. Does this rag smell like waterfall? Jeez. You could have those bigger ones as a form of engine venting. I don't know. Technically, if anything, I'm just going to shift D that one, and we're going to move that into the hidden. Anything. It should almost be like the bottom ones should be bigger, because that's the kind of like vertical thrust, I guess. But then we've got the problem of, probably dump them in there. This here, we might make a cutout. Pretty sure. Yep. Sweet. GG. 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 Did I miss one? What's your problem? Oh. There's one in there as well. Okay. GG. Something like that. And then we can move these light. Move them up a smidgen. Hi, Mr. Mike. Welcome. What have we got? 543,000. Oh, 543 subscribers. Okay, sweet. I do like that. This seems to be much better. This is almost like a gas mask. And then the question is, do we do a big get stuffed one like this? It's too big. It's too sharp. But I mean, look, at the end of the day, the mobility of it's going to be pretty stinking high. And then it's going to be just kind of like greebling the heck out of that insert bit. But it's going to have like very strong rotation. I heard the Flintstone people don't. Yes, I love this one. I heard the people of Dubai don't like the Flintstones, but people near Abu Dhabi do. Yes! What on Mark? Oh, brilliant. Okay, I like that idea. Starting to look a little bit ridiculous. Oh, but anyway, I was actually going to show you the reason why I'm building this. Oh, where is it? It should be 98. There we go. So this is the scene that I was kind of thinking of. Okay. So, kind of like doing this trench run. I don't think anyone was on Discord when I was showing this off. Actually, Smokey might have been. But yeah, kind of like have this idea of doing a trench run. Wait for it. And so yeah, I was going to kind of do this whole flight scene of it coming in, crud exploding, and then for those of you who are observant mind, these are pretty much just engines from the engines pack. So there's that one, and then this is a favorite piece that I've ever created. I really like that piece. But yeah, this is all just Kitbashing stuff from my stuff. From the front, it looks like yes. It does slightly. So hopefully I don't get shot. But I mean, technically, shouldn't the bigger ones be on the bottom? Ah, stuff it. It looks grouse. Let's go with that. Character, come back. Let's do world settings, sky. Oh, jeez. Sure. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. That cutout there we could probably clean up a little bit. Let's do this. Control B to do a bevel. Oh, I guess suck a lemon. Yabba dabba doo. Nice. Okay. I am okay with that. How you guys feeling? Why not make the ship look a bit more like an insect? I don't know. Oh, I'm dying. How long are you streaming for? An hour. Might push you back. All right. Yeah. So I am liking this idea. I think now it's going to be all about adding in these greebles and such, more pipes connecting through. Material. I kind of want to create a material from scratch, but I know that I suck. Main material. Did I make a material somewhere? I think I did. Where does substance painter materials get saved by default? Default. Adobe, substance, assets. Far out. Auto saves. Nah, you suck. Exports. Oh. Dang it. Here, what's this one? That's not the one I'm after. I didn't. You suck. What about this one? Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one. I actually was trying to build a panel set. Alright, let's go Control-Shift-T. Adobe. Test panel. Okay, U. Cubic projection. Okay. Just going to have a quick squizzaroonie. Far out. Go into render. Let's back into here. Turn that back on. Let's do a Control L. I actually want the diffuse base color. Let's go U, unwrap, rotate to the minus. Is that right? Nope. Rotate 180. It's not bad. U, okay. Put that one up there. Control L, U, unwrap, rotate, scale X -1, scale Y -1, X, oh, Control Z, because that's that way. Let's do something like that. Yeah, okay, this looks like crud. I was thinking that was going to be a little bit more harsher, but it wasn't. Let's select this bit. Rotate 90. It sort of reminds me of Starfleet Work B Starship Building Craft. Okay. I don't know. You know what? That doesn't actually look too bad. I am kind of okay with this. U. Control L. You suck. U. Cubic projection. I'm not too fussed. We can just put that wherever. because that's just going to hide this piece. Ah, what? Wait. Oh. Delete vertices? There we go. Oh, interesting. You know what? I'll keep that as is. Okay. Control L. Just hide that away somewhere through there. And let's grab the underpiece. That's now there. What do we call this material? Main material. Main. Let's go like this. What? It's not actually that bad. Control L. Make sure we do main on this one. Hey, that's pretty good. Why does it look like rubbish? Ambient occlusion didn't bake. Oh. Shift D, open. Do I have an ambient occlusion? I don't. You suck. Why did ambient occlusion not get baked? But it did a little bit. Oh, just suck a lemon. Okay, slowly dying. It's alright. I'll live. Main metal. Yeah. Chemical protection. Oh. Rendering. Nope. Shading. Nope. UV editing. There we go. Something like that. This line here. You. QB projection. That actually kind of works out well. Stay there. You become main. Obviously once, like there's, you know, the mirror is there. Why? Does shading. Why is it ever so slightly off? No, it's fine. Libby, welcome. Okay, this here is going to be rubber. So it's going to be pretty much like a black color. Roughness all the way up. And then this would be interesting, kind of like texturing this. I think once a whole bunch of like smaller pipes are kind of like wrapped around it and such, I think we're going to be cooking with gas. Alright, so I'm going to continue on with this. I'm going to try and be in Discord a little bit more often. Yeah, let's maybe tee up a time for the Unreal Engine exporting and importing from Blender. There are a few tips and tricks and annoying things that Unreal Engine does, but I mean, look, at the end of the day, it's super fantastic. So we check that out. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hit the subscribe button. Oh, I lost a subscriber. Yay. Far out. What else? I don't know. That's about it. Let's call it a night. I've got a few videos coming up, which is good. A few add-on reviews. Getting back into the swing of that. And what else? I don't know. I'm getting tired. Ugh. Have a great night.